What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be doing settings, and I'm going to be doing settings for the display. Okay, so I am hoping that for what you guys see is what the controls are going to make it look better for you. And let's let's see if we can fast travel, dudes. Yeah, we can fast travel. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so one of the things that I have to check. These settings are a lot. They have a lot more settings on here than they do on the PS5. HDR is off. Let's keep that off, yeah. I also have to bring up, while I'm doing this, I should be wearing my meta glasses so I can show you guys. So I can be heard, correct? This is all about setup. Setting up. Okay, so my GPU task manager is up. I'm doing good. My dedicated GPU is 12 and my shared GPU. Okay, CPU is only 2%. Wow! That's awesome. Cool. Alright, so okay. Brightness. So this is 0. That's 20. That's 10. I think it was like a 17, 18. How was that? 17? 20. 13? So I'm thinking between 13 and 17. 15. $13. What do you think? 17? For the brightness. Alright. 15. Contrast. 19. Actually, I think I'm going to leave contrast at... See, it turns foggy when I lower it. I don't like that. But it's too bright. Graphics contrast. See, if I come up here, do that, settings, graphics. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Contrast. Right? Contrast. So you look at the sky. But then you look at me. And then you look at the sky. It's kind of too bright. That's, I think, 10. 10. 15. 20. I think it should be left at 10. Or maybe 3. 10? Alright, 10 it is. Sync into voice screen turn. Yeah, we'll leave that on. Fresh frame limit, definitely on. Hey, how come this changed again? Shouldn't have changed. I had it at 120. Shadow quality. I don't know. We'll put that on medium. Or actually low. Let me see. If I'm still at 3% CPU and 42 in GPU. If I go to high, it didn't really change much. Let's see, 10 or 15. That's 15. That's 10. $15. $10. All right. So then 12. All right, we'll leave it for 12 for now, I guess. Dun, dun, dun. All right, 10. 10. Shadows low, spots. We'll keep that on low. GPU is still 41, CPU is 2%. Awesome. Contact shadows. Set the quality of contact shadow of direct light for objects in the scene, making objects feel grounded rather than floating. We'll put that off. Well, some low, all low. Resolution scale. Adjust the resolution to which the scene renders. Lowering the setting reduces the rendering solution. What's this say? The rendered resolution and increases performance. Raising the settings increase and rendered resolution. Raising the setting increase the rendered resolution and decreases performance. Oh, we don't want to decrease performance, so we want that low. Sharpening 7. I don't really see anything. Alright, we'll probably game it and mess with that one in a bit then. Set the quantity low. Ooh. Well, high fog. I like the fog. reflection medium, local reflection quality, set the rendering frequency and resolution of local scene. Put it on low. We're at 41 still on the GPU and 2% on the CPU. RAM is doing good. Oh yeah. Man, I wonder if we can bump it up to 4K on the capture. 4. Where's 4 at? Where do you see 4? This one? Oh. Sharpening focus. Alright, 4 it is. Subsurface scattering. Turn on or off transmission of light through transmit off. What you got? Alright. Subsurface scattering. Anodes traffic filter. Enhance the image quality of textures. Parallax mapping. Provide textures with sense of depth without additional geometry. Set the quality of self shadow from. I think this is the one I messed with before. Sharp distance. Natural lighting. Well, I don't know. All right, so the natural lighting is something we got to mess with when we're running around. All right, so we got to check out the natural lighting. Full screen. No, I'm doing. All right, so let's go check out the natural lighting. Maybe that's what natural lighting is right here. I know I passed natural lighting. I'm just checking to see if there's anything else with the natural lighting. Does it even change anything? I don't think it changes anything. Like, I can't really see anything changing.
Yep, same old shit, man.
GPU still low. Well, we're at 42 to 45. CPU is at 2%. Natural lighting, let's turn it on. I don't really notice anything with natural lighting. It keeps turning off on me. Oh, that's probably why. I have to freaking click it. Like, setting save. Oops. But you know what? I wonder if that means that the other settings I messed with are not. Contrast 10. Where's the sharp? Sharp should be 4. 4. Okay, so I didn't have to press X on those. Local reflection. Turn on or off the simulation of a camera range to focus objects. Oh no, I want that off for sure. Adjust the chair. I'm gonna go 80. Let's go 80. How's the GPU going? 42%. CPU's 1%. Adjust the geometric complexity for objects in game. The higher the setting, the more detailed objects here geometry becomes. So we'll set it to 80. Lens flare. I don't know. Caused by a camera lens, non-uniform optical. Leave that on. Reduce peripheral brightness. Turn that on. GPU is still sitting at 41. CPU is going up to 6% and down to 2, 3. Yeah, she's sitting pretty low. Set the quality level for water graphics low. Streaming. That's streaming. Actually, good catch. Let me see my dudes. Holy crap, I'm up to like 89%. No, I'm joking. That's not 89%. It's literally at 2%. And the other one's at 5%. So the CPU is at 9. Okay, so the streaming is at 1% CPU, and then the GPU is at 41%. 40%. So I'm wondering why it jumped. I wonder if there was something in here that I turned off and on. The one over here, we're looking at a 6% and a 5% of the gaming. So I wonder, but I wonder. Okay. I want to see if we can. High resolution text set to low water quality. Low. Let's turn that off real quick because I noticed the GPU jumped up to 42% on the streaming and it's up 26% on the gaming. On the GPU. I wonder if okay, so the GPU jumped up like 41% over here. This one was at 26. I wonder, but that happened ever since I opened up the I wonder if the task manager over here. Alright, so I turn these off. Whoa. Set the quality of shadowing ambient lighting for objects. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can turn off the task manager. Let me put pause. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to put pause on this and come back in about an hour because I want to do some reading on what some of this stuff actually does for the CPU and GPU. So I am going through this right now. I'm gonna review this in a bit. It might mess with the GPU and CPU. But I'm going through this so I can retrack the streaming and then kind of check into it all. Because the GPU did jump up. I must have turned something on. And we're still less than halfway, so we're good. We're good. Okay, video. Play. All right, so this is going to be, I'm gonna turn it off for now, and then I'm gonna Google this stuff and see if it messes with the GPU, CPU. This is awesome. Yeah. All right, I'm coming back in a bit. Peace.